What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and for the first time on my own show, I got Luenell here with me. What's up, Luenell?
What's up, Angela? Congratulations on everything.
Oh, man, and I'm glad that I could say right back to you. Congratulations on absolutely everything. I saw you at, last time was at Dave Chappelle's birthday party.
Oh, yes.
And, yeah, we had a time.
A time. But every time you're with Chappelle, it's a time.
You don't know when the night's going to end.
That is definitely for sure.
But with you, too, because you are out in these streets, okay? As we know, you got a new Netflix special out.
Yeah.
Now, I have one criticism.
And it was too short.
Yes.
I have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I did what they said to do. Mm-hmm. They didn't pay me like it was 30 minutes. I'll tell you that.
No, I feel you on that.
Yeah, but the next one that I do will probably be an hour. But I didn't have anything to do with that. I thought it was going to be an hour.
Okay. The good thing is, though, that you would rather people be like, that was too short than
Absolutely.
that was too long.
Then she should have shaved the last 15 off. Yeah, so it'd make them want for more.
And I saw, unfortunately, we don't get to see some of the fun things. Like Tony Rock was the person working the crowd for you ahead of time.
I picked him.
Okay.
That was me.
What made you pick Tony Rock?
Because I knew I could count on him. I've always liked him. He don't give problems. The audience always loves him, and I just I don't know. I felt he'd be the good guy to do it, and he did it. He agreed to do it.
I think some comics can be divas too.
Yes.
I will say that men and women, they can be.
Yeah, I don't deal with those though.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And
I'm the biggest diva I deal with.
And you're not a diva at all. I saw somebody talking about you on Twitter. And they were talking about an experience where I think, hold on, I want to pull it up because I don't want to misquote
it.
But
I don't even have Twitter. Just in case anybody's listening that thinks they're talking to me on Twitter, you talking to a doppelganger because I don't even have Twitter. I had Twitter at one time, and then I got hacked. And then the people who hacked me had a friend that was a fan of mine. They were some white boys from Canada. And the friend snitched and gave me all the info. And I gave it all to Twitter to help get my Twitter back. And they did not help me. So I left it. And
you were like, I'm out of here. Well, you could be on Threads.
No, well, they can do what they want to. I'm unbothered and unaffected. What did they say?
Okay, you're going to like this, though. It's a nice story. The person said, Luenell is a real one. I will never forget how my friend was a body double for her in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
And said friend invited her to Brooklyn to come hang out at our pole studio and host a competition. And she actually did it for free. It started as a joke, and Luenell was all, what about it? I'll come through, boom.
Yeah, I think that was when I did That's My Boy, and I had a double, and she was a plus-size pole instructor, and she had a pole competition. And I came there for that.
That's so nice to do, like, real human things. You know, sometimes people see a celebrity like a Luenell, and they wouldn't think that you would be like, let me just go to this, random competition, and I'm not getting paid, but I'm going to just go through.
Yeah, that was then. You got to pay me now.
Oh, okay.
No, I still do a lot of stuff if I feel like it and if I have time.
But that's a good feeling to know you can just do stuff if you feel like it.
Sure, of course.
You want to be that level of success where I'm only doing what I feel like doing. It ain't always just about the money.
No. Mm-hmm. I support anything that got to do with kids or, like I work with Sabrina Fulton, who's Trayvon Martin's mother I do her foundation. I'll do that. I told her she can have me forever.
Okay.
And, there's things that I feel strongly about that I support.
All right. Well, let's talk about Oakland and why that's so important to you, because that's where you actually filmed your first ever Netflix stand-up special. Boom, boom, boom. I can't do that.
Yeah, pew, 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 pew. I have my choir with me. I filmed it in Oakland because I felt like Oakland deserved it, because my whole personality and television and theatrical experiences were bred in Oakland. I lived in Oakland. I, studied theater in Oakland, the Oakland Ensemble Theater. I started in television in Oakland and did a lot of stand-up in Oakland. And the struggle was in Oakland. I slept on the couches and in the garages and in people's kids' twin beds and all that in Oakland. And I still had a lot of associates there. So I felt it was only right to do it there. Of course, I do another one. Maybe I'll do it in Vegas, or maybe who knows. But I definitely knew that the opportunity presented itself, and I wanted to do it in Oakland. Plus, Oakland's going through a lot,
Right.
and I wanted them to have something positive to say about Oakland, besides everything that's not positive that they say about Oakland.
Now, tell me about the night that you filmed, because Dave Chappelle is producing this. You are the second person, right? First it was Earthquake, and then your special.
And then he's gonna do Donnell. He just did Donnell Rollins, and I think Tony Woods, maybe. I don't know, but I'm definitely the only female.
Okay, so what I want to ask you, what the experience was like because Donnell had to film his a couple of times. I was there. But how did it go for you when it came to you? Like, was it a one-time, like, Oakland, we did it, all right, this is good, let's go? What was the night like? How was it working with Netflix for the first time doing a special with them?
Well, we filmed it twice.
Okay.
We did one show one night.
Okay.
One show another night. Same outfit, of course, and all that. It was, the thing about it is, a lot of times people will have to prepare for the Netflix special. They have to work their stuff, and I'm going to do this for the special. I was already prepared. I was prepared whether we did a special or not.
Right.
The material I did, I had already been doing in clubs around the country. I just toned it to, I had to take the best parts of it and, trim it to 33 minutes when normally it's an hour or hour plus that I do on stage. So it was very exciting for me because, like I've said before, I've done specials before. I did a Snoop Dogg Bad Girls Gone. I did Funny Women of a Certain Age. I've done specials before, but I've never had one done for me.
It's Luenell.
Yes, where the trucks were there building stuff for me.
Yeah.
They were hanging curtains, and my name was up on the wall.
You're watching this just to see me.
For me,
yeah.
And that was very, very exciting. And, of course, my daughter was there to see everything being built, and she was there from the beginning to the end. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. It could, be a very heady experience for someone who wasn't already, had their feet firmly planted on the ground, because you think, oh, I got Netflix special. And then you got the billboards, and my dreams have always been to have my 4 Bs: buses, bus stops, billboards, and buildings. I haven't had my face on a building or a bus stop, but the billboards,
yeah.
I ended up having billboards in Oakland, billboard on Sunset Strip in L.A., billboard on Las Vegas Strip, and billboard here in Times Square.
Did you know when you were filming then this one is the one? You know how you get that feeling? Because you did 2, right? Obviously back-to-back, same outfit. Did you know which one was like, this one was better than that one? I got the feeling.
They were both great, but the second one was the one.
Okay.
Because anything you do, if you do it again, is going to be a little bit better, And the audience was lit. The energy was palpable. And, we had Oakland, royalty there, like Dwayne Wiggins, Tony, and,
I just went to go see them perform.
Oh, I wish
When I tell you,
I already know. I already know them. We like grew together. I already know what Tony can do. Tony. We've been praying for this for years, for their reunion, and they need to crank it back up because they didn't do enough of them.
Yeah.
And I had heard that there was a video, especially in Oakland, I don't know about on the road, that they play either before or during the concert that had a lot of people from Oakland in the video, and that I'm in that too, and I was very excited about that. I'm Oakland roots.
Oakland's a special place.
Yeah, it's special.
I mean, the people that one of my best friends, she has this wine company, I Best Wine. She's from Oakland.
Oh, yeah, I got some of that.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, because I got it from Sway.
Yes.
I met her at Sway.
Yep.
And then she sent me some.
Okay.
And we drank it at Thanksgiving.
She keep her word too. She said, I'm going to send you some. And she sent it. You know how people just be talking. But that wine is amazing. It's from South Africa. But she's one of my best friends. But she's one person. There's not a lot of people that I could rely on when it comes to asking for like business advice or how to do. She's the person that I'm always like, okay, Ingrid, what should I do about this, and that? And she always is like, all right, you need to do this. Let me help you write this. You need to tweak this. And she'll give me like real. And I feel like that's a real like Oakland type of thing.
we're not haters at all in Oakland, and it's a community that pulls for each other. You got Sheila E. is from Oakland. The Edwin Hawkins Singers Gospel family is from Oakland. Tony, of course, and In Vogue, of course, and we all knew each other. Too Short, and
Yep.
and all that. We all
Short
knew
keeps
each
it real.
other. We all know the streets, and you get a certain survival skill being from Oakland. My daughter was born in Oakland,
Yeah.
and I'm proud to say I'm from there.
You did a great job with your daughter too. She's a dancer.
Yes.
And I know it probably wasn't easy for you just on the having her and then having to deal with pursuing your own career, because being on the road is not easy. Like trying to make sure that you're because you got to be out at night. A lot of times. So how is that, and how proud are you to see the woman that she's grown into?
Well, currently my daughter is not dancing with an artist right now. She is a very talented dancer, and she's in between gigs, so she's been out on the road with me. I think that she's getting a little bit more, or has a bit more of the grasp of the grind, because even if I do 5 shows in the city, on that night of the 5th show, I don't normally go to bed. I got to come back and pack it up and go get the plane and go to the next place and all that. And it's very tiring. And that's why I be down in the day and I don't go nowhere and stay in the hotel room and,
Get some
and all
rest.
that kind of stuff and try to get some rest. It certainly took its toll on her growing up. I missed events and all that kind of stuff. And people are so used to daddy not being around, although her father was and is. But they're used to that. Daddy goes to the military. Daddy works at night. Daddy works 2 jobs. Daddy not here. Everybody. But when there's mommy not there to rub the Vicks Vapor Rub on your chest, and you say, "Well, mommy's not there to pull the covers up over you," it's it hits different.
Right.
But I'm glad that she also was able to be there by my side from beginning to end the whole time when the Netflix special came about. Actually, Chappelle told her that he was getting me a special. He still ain't told me.
Oh, you still don't know.
No, it happened and he never told me. He told her that he was going to get me a special, and I knew it was going to happen because, as any mom knows, you can lie to my friends, you can lie to me.
You
Don't
can't
lie to
lie
my
to my daughter,
kid,
yep.
and I'll take you down.
What made Chappelle decide to do that? Like, how did that even happen? Because you have great relationships with a lot of comedians.
I do.
And I feel like Chappelle, you kind of met even later than, like, say, a Cat Williams or...
Yes, for sure.
So what made that happen? Why was that something that was...
You would have to ask Dave that. I don't know why
You never
picked
asked him?
Me. No, I don't care.
I'm just happy you picked
yeah,
me.
thank you. But we met in Canada. There was a comedy festival, Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. We met there, and I didn't even know he knew who I was. But I had went to see him, and I was just like sitting there, and he sort of was talking like to me. Like Paul Mooney used to do that a lot. He would talk like to me rather than just everybody. And so he was sort of like, I was just sitting there watching him, like sitting at the feet, of the guy. Because this is right when Dave got yoked. He used to be scrawny. And then one year he just popped out. And we were like, whoa, look at Dave. And so we met then, and then I didn't see him no more. And then we met here in New York when Eddie came to film Saturday Night Live. And we came down, me and my manager came down to watch it live in the studio, and Chappelle was here. And he was like, he seen me coming down the hall, and he was like, the queen is here. I'm looking around for Queen Latifah. I'm like, is the Queen Latifah here? But he was talking about me. We took pictures and everything, and then I didn't see him no more until during the Rona when he built that.
The cornfield.
Yes, in Yellow Springs. Then I got summoned, when they's big people, they're like Cat or whatever, they summons you, and then you drop everything. And we went out to Yellow Springs, and it was there when I was on stage. He was watching me, and he told my daughter, he leaned over and told her, I'm going to get your mama special. What light came on in his head, I don't know.
Okay.
What his process was, I don't know. But I mean, I am one of the best.
Yeah,
so
no, absolutely.
Why not? Why not me?
No, I'm just saying because I know you have such great relationships with huge comics. He's not the only one.
That's true.
You know, so you know what else I wanted to ask you? Having your residency in Vegas.
Yes.
How much fun is that for you? Because I heard you just say earlier that you were thinking maybe the next one you'll do it in Vegas. So
Maybe.
clearly that's a special place for you too.
Yes.
And I see the lines outside of
Yes.
What is it, Jimmy Kimmel's?
Yes, Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club every Sunday and Monday at 9:30.
Right, and they be lined up, sold out shows.
Yes,
And
rain, cold, sleet, snow.
How long is this residency for? It started earlier this was it in January?
No, actually, it started 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, it started 2 years ago in 2020, right? And then the Rona came and shut us down for 2 years and 9 months.
Okay.
Then they brought me back because when Vegas opened up, Kimmel's didn't necessarily open up yet.
Mm-hmm.
It stands alone. It's not in a casino. So Jimmy had the option to open or not. I think he was super paranoid of somebody getting the Rona in his
And
club.
they're going to blame you. I mean, blame
not
him.
me,
Not
but
you. No, blame him.
Yeah, right. So he brought me back. I've already signed a contract to go all through next year. So, I mean, I don't see it ending. They love me. I love being there. It's like having a home. Mm-hmm. You don't have to beg people to come to Las Vegas.
At all.
You know?
And that's a fun thing to do. Like if you're in Vegas, like go see Luenell. And everybody,
sure.
yeah.
And a lot of people, you know, Usher being there, they would come see Usher on Saturday, come see me on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, if they have the option to leave on Monday and not have to get back to work or whatever like that. But, you know, it's a home.
Yeah.
They treat me well. It's a place where I do interviews. I can have parties. I can do anything. And I'm trying to be really established in Vegas. I'm very good friends with Wayne Newton. And, you know, we do things. And some other entertainers, I want to try to go and see all the residents in Vegas and support them all, from magicians to vocalists to nightclub acts. I haven't had a chance to do it because I've been so busy. But I'm taking 6 weeks off. I'm taking 6 weeks off.
We don't believe it.
I'm
No one
taking
believes it.
6
No one
weeks
here
off.
believes it.
All of January and half of February. And I hope to be able to, you know, get more around this city. I just bought a house out there. I want to get more.
That's dope. People say Vegas is a great place to buy a house.
It is. Mm-hmm. Where I live is amazing. You know, because I have my house still in L.A. was in the Crenshaw district. Like 3 blocks away from Nip's marathon store. So that's fun in the hood, but I've been very comfortable there. I'm not scared of my people.
Right.
I don't have a problem. But this is a gated community, is, you know, got a swimming pool and everything has leveled up. And my daughter was there to see that. She was there to see me sign the papers to get the house. She was there to see me, you know, bling it up. And
don't that feel good? Did you cry?
I was emotional a little
Okay.
bit. I'm like, wow, she really got her first home and she loves it.
And she loves it. Everybody loves it.
Y'all be having parties and stuff?
Hell no.
Oh,
no.
Not yet? Okay.
No, not yet. No. Maybe next summer. I'm not real excited about having a lot of people know where I live.
Okay, I feel
For
you.
a change.
Okay.
Because I do have big parties. My other house was the house. Thanksgivings and Christmases and turn-ups and, you know, hideouts and all that kind of stuff happened at the house in L.A. But Vegas, this is like my peace place. And the real estate thing is great, and you don't have to pay the taxes and all this kind of stuff. So it's cool.
All right, now let's talk about the special.
Okay.
All right, and a lot of it is about, because clearly you were pissed off when you did this about the flights, right?
As was everybody.
Yeah.
Because Southwest messed up everybody's Christmas last year. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just me. And it's not just the flights, it's the people on the plane, the way the plane is built. And, you know, all that type of stuff.
The way the plane is built.
Yeah,
right?
remember I was talking about the seatbelt?
Yeah.
Like,
why is this side so long?
Why? Oh, it makes no sense. And if you watch it, you'll see what I'm talking about, people. I hope you do watch it.
You saw Natalie Nunn said that Southwest gave her a few $100 million or something like that to promote after somebody said she was on Spirit or something, and she was like, no, I took Southwest. And then she posted a check for like, am I right, for like, yeah, she said they gave her like $1 million or something like that. I guess just to promote the airline.
You gotta watch Natalie. She be lying.
Well,
You don't believe her?
they ought to give me $100 million.
Yeah, because they made you.
To shut me up.
But
about Southwest. No, but I'm not. I really didn't mean to. Can I
go
say
ahead.
that word? I really didn't mean to shit on Southwest, but the last Christmas shit was unacceptable. It ruined everybody's
Right.
holiday. People spent days and days in the airport. It's unacceptable.
Yeah.
And I had to vent about that because I do consider myself a comedian for the people. You know, I don't play the industry game. I don't care. You know, the industry ain't been messing with me hardcore till now.
Right.
It's the people that'll put me where I'm at. I don't care, you know. I don't care about cancel culture or anything like that. I feel that's generational because when you're a person my age, I'm in my extremely late 30s. And when you
37.
that's my story and I'm sticking to it. But when you're grown, if you don't want to mess with somebody, you just don't mess with them. But the cancel culture generations, I don't mess with you, and I don't want nobody else to mess with you either. That's what you do in the schoolyard.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
really believe it because I don't feel like, unless it's something really extreme, it's rare that somebody gets like completely canceled.
Oh, but they do.
It's very rare though, because they'll say that and somebody might be canceled for like a little bit, but if they just keep
Let
on
it
going,
die
yeah,
down.
yeah, and keep on going too, then eventually people they might be bringing it up at random
So
times.
you think there's hope for Jada?
Well, I mean, her book did well. You
Did
know,
it?
It did. It did.
It didn't do as good as Britney Spears.
Yeah, but Britney Spears also didn't do no interviews.
And she didn't have to, did she?
Right. No, she didn't. And this is like her first time, because you got to think with Jada, she also had Red Table Talk, a lot of stuff she talked about. For Britney, we haven't been able to hear her say,
Britney's not capable. Britney is...
I don't really know, because to be honest, it's not like I'm like a Britney Spears person. But when I analyze it from the outside, you know, Jada did talk a lot about a lot of different things. And she also...
Look, Jada, we've loved her so long and will. But this recent stuff, it just broke our heart. She broke the heart of the people.
You know what's interesting? Somebody had asked me, like, oh, you know, we're doing this thing. Would you want to interview Jada? I was like, I don't think Jada want to talk to me.
Why do you think Jada don't want to talk to you?
I did an August Alsina interview.
And
that's the interview where he talked about the
entanglement.
And
yeah. What she hold you
I don't know, but I kind of feel like I don't think that
I'm
would
gonna
be
tell
her
you who
vibe.
she don't want to talk to. She wouldn't want to talk to me
Okay.
because I don't have the, you know, I mean, I first of all, we don't have a relationship. Never
Yeah.
met her.
Yeah, and I mean,
you
I don't
know,
have
or
a
anything
relationship
like
with her
that.
either.
But you're the media, you know what I'm saying? If I had a podcast, I'm sure she wouldn't want to talk to me. You know, because I'm going to ask the question.
Like what? What would you ask?
Who better in bed? You know, August or Will? I think that's clear. Is she jealous of Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo had the real relationship with Pac, the one she wanted to have.
Okay.
What's these kids doing? What are they up to? What do they really do? She don't want to answer none of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if anybody asked about any of the. Well, no.
Well, see, that's why
nobody
you know
asked those
I'm gonna get a
things.
show and I'll be asking the hard questions.
I mean, what about the latest thing that they were saying about Will Smith and Dwayne Martin and, you know, all of
What
that?
about it?
Would you ask her about that too?
Why not?
Okay.
You always have the option to say no. I don't want
Right.
to talk about that.
And that's what I tell people
Ain't nobody
too.
holding no gun. I can ask you any. This is why I ask a lot of questions. My favorite word is why or why not. And I always try to get my team to be like, well, don't take what somebody tell you. Ask why. Why not? You know? And you have the option to ask people that. They don't have to answer that. You know, if you ask me something I'm uncomfortable with, I say, you know, I don't really want to talk about that. And then we move on. I'm not going to hold no gun to her head. But I damn sure would ask.
How often does that happen to you where you actually have said, I'm not comfortable talking about that?
There's only a couple of things that I'm not talking about anymore.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
tell you later.
Okay. Yeah, no, because I feel like you are, you know, an open book.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to ask you about this too because obviously, like, I have my show Lip Service, so I have no problem talking about sex and things like that. Do people ever say inappropriate things to you because maybe they hear your stand-up and they feel like they can just approach you
They only say inappropriate things
in
to me.
any way? Okay.
Yeah, that's a problem with relationships. Don't nobody come at me and be like, hey, Luenell, you know, I'd really like to take you out to dinner, get to know you. Nobody says that.
No one says that?
Nobody says that to me. They like, what that mouth do, Luenell?
Oh, my God.
And shit like that. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Unless you're okay with
Oh,
it.
well, womp, womp, womp. No, I'm sort of over it. Like, I would like to go to dinner. I don't want to blow everybody I meet, but my DMs is nasty AF.
Have you ever
A little heartbreaking, actually.
Yeah, look, Luenell wants to be wined and dined. It ain't just about,
Right.
because I guess, they figure you're really good at it, so they're going to at first approach you like that. That's
But the
crazy.
winers and diners want to wine and dine girls who will blow them
Okay.
immediately. And I'm like, we can get to that, but can we go to the movies or something? Shit. Beyonce movie out. You don't want to take me to that? Shit.
He loves you if he takes you to go see that, because I feel like guys aren't necessarily going to see it.
Girl.
What? It's like
No,
what?
okay, like my humor, right? My comedy, I feel like I'm guy funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guy funny to me, which means a lot of guys don't go see female comics unless there's a girl who drag them there.
Okay.
But there are guys who will come see me.
Right.
And I like that. But like I said, my content is sexual. I talk about what I know about, and that's fortunate or unfortunate. You know what I'm saying?
I feel because I think people get mad at me if I talk about sex, and when I discuss those conversations and we have real open conversations, I get
well, Angela,
they
that's
think it's
because you
classless.
look like a little doll, and nobody wants to see you with cum on your face. You know what I'm saying? Me, they just want me to open my motherfucking mouth. And,
if you open your mouth, there won't be cum on your face.
well, I'm not. Well, ew, see what I'm talking about? I'm not into that. By the way, I'm not swallowing no jizz or no shit like that.
That's disappointing.
To who?
To him.
I'm not disappointed.
You just said you don't do that at all.
I'm not swallowing no motherfucking cum.
Why?
It's nasty.
But you'll get it in your mouth. You just spit it out.
I'll get it near my mouth.
Okay, so on your face.
I really don't want it in my mouth.
So what if? All right, let's just say.
I think we've transitioned over to lip service.
All right, let me give you a scenario.
Which I want to be on too.
Let's just say you're in Vegas, all
Okay,
right, and you're getting ready for a show,
Yeah.
and a guy took you to go see Renaissance the movie, Beyonce's movie,
Yes.
and then he's like, all right, now I did my part, let's go, and then you would rather he just come on your face, but you got your lashes on, makeup's done.
First of all, one does not equate the other. Because you took me to a fucking movie doesn't mean I'm going to let you come on my motherfucking face. Now, you're making my pressure go up, Angela. But if you took me to the movie in Tahiti,
Ooh,
I might let you do the shit. Come on my ass. That's fine. Don't come on my face, though.
And for New Year's, you are going to be in Vegas, right? You'll
will.
be at Jimmy Kimmel's. That's going to be a great, I think, for people who are trying to figure out what they're going to do for New Year's.
I do 2 shows on New Year's Eve.
Is it sold out already?
The first one, I think.
Okay.
It already is. Maybe. And then I do one on New Year's night. And then I'm going on my break. Although I have a show in Hawaii at the Blue Note on January 4th. I'm going to leave and go to Hawaii on January 3rd, and then I'm going to stay there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's a perfect thing to do.
Yeah, I'm going to stay there because I want to flirt with them pretty ass Polynesian boys, and I want to drink drinks with umbrellas in them. I just want to flirt and see if I still can do it because I don't even be around no guys like that. I got nothing.
I feel like I don't know how to flirt.
I do. I just flirted with the guy down at the ditch, I didn't even say a word. I just kept looking at him. And he had our card already ready, so I didn't have to pull out my ID and nothing. I was just looking at him like that. You know how you undress somebody with your eyes? And then I walked away and I turned back and looked at him again.
Was he still looking?
Yeah, he was.
Does he look like Lloyd Banks, the guy downstairs?
With the beard?
Yeah.
Fine as fuck.
Oh, my God, he's going to love this.
He can come on my ass. He can come on my ass.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, he might slide in your DMs.
He can slide in something else, too.
Have you ever responded to a DM and met up with somebody? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I responded, but I ain't never met up with nobody at my DM.
You said, girl. What about, have you ever tried online dating?
Oh, God. I have not tried online dating, but I am involved with a service right now, but it's very exclusive, and the men have to pay $50,000.
$50,000?
To even be in the pool to me. Hell yeah, because number one, I've been the bitch that ride with the construction worker. I've been the bitch that man was an electrician. I've been the bitch that had the hard working. I've done that all my life.
Okay.
But at this point in my life,
Right.
I need to have somebody financially equally yoked with me.
Mm-hmm.
I need to have somebody who's owns their own business. I need to have somebody who can go on vacation more than 2 weeks in August.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I need to have somebody who can travel. And let's meet up in here. Let's do New Year's Eve in London, or somebody with a passport. I need that.
Somebody with a passport.
Yeah, not a booking number. Hello. I've done all that, and I don't think it's too much to ask.
No, it's not. Those
at
are
this
all,
stage
yeah.
in my life. I'm sure that people who date you got money. I'm sure some of these artists and stuff been trying to get at you, but I don't get that. Comedians. The men are all married or in relationships or act like they are.
Right.
Hello. And a lot of the women are not. And with my content, they're all scared and they think I'm going to talk about it on stage, and I am.
Right, but you won't name your name. Yeah.
No, if you're treating me well, I'm going to talk about this guy that treats me amazing. If you're treating me like shit, I'm going to tell your ass. But I'm not going to maybe name your name unless I'm really, feeling like doing it, and then maybe I will. And you can sue me, bitch. I don't care.
So you really are on a site, and the guys have to pay that. So have you met anyone yet, or are you
Crickets.
planning?
Crickets.
No? Okay.
Crickets. Because the guys they really want young bitches and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. What do you want? Like, besides everything that you just said, do looks matter?
Looks matter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you ever dated another comedian?
No.
Never. Mm-mm. Okay, not even a
I screwed
dinner?
one. I wasn't dating. But he won the comedy competition. He had $3,000. So I slept with the check under my pillow that night. That was 25 years ago, girl.
Yeah, I'm sure you had some great stories from, first getting started in this business up until now.
I got a lot of stories. They're not great.
Well, they are now.
They're great now.
You know what I'm saying? Because stories, but like when it's happening, it feel awful, but certain things. But when you look back and you're like, all right, that's
sure.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
It. I can't believe I made it past that.
But that's number one rule is do not, date a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Do not.
Well,
it's death. it's death.
But you're a comedian.
Yeah, but I don't want to date one.
Okay, all right.
Unless he's like, Chappelle, and he married a cat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who I would date as a comic. I don't even know who. Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you have any stories from back in the day of like, say, I'm sure you do, not getting paid when you got there, you did the show?
Oh yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. And
what happened? What do you do when that happens?
You go get the goons. You go get the goons. You go tear up the club. You go to their house. There's ways to get your money.
Oh, damn.
We did do that. I feel like comedy is just like the dope game, and I feel like comedians are like gangsters. And we don't have a union, so we don't have nobody to fight for us.
That's true.
We don't have any health care. We don't have any of that unless you go into acting.
Right, you're a part of SAG-AFTRA.
Yes,
so
I am. I have been since 96. Yeah. But I worked all through the strike because I did my comedy. Mm-hmm. But of course, the show I was on, Hacks. I was on Hacks with Gene Smart. That, came to a screeching halt. I was doing Tiny Beautiful Things. That came to a screeching halt. No movies, no commercials, stuff like that. But my comedy never stopped, And, so.
I know your dream is to have a late night talk show.
Yes.
Is that happening, or have you been?
I have all the faith in the world that that's going to happen.
I do too.
Because
I think you're going to make that happen.
I'm just tired. I come from the Carson era, and I watched that and all that, and that's fine. But even since then, it's been white man after 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 white man. The people that were ethnic late night, they got rid of them. Arsenio's show was stellar. Mm-hmm. He gone. George Lopez's show was stellar. He gone. Monique had a late night show. It was what it was. And then Robin Thede had one. They've had sisters that had late night shows before.
Right. I
just don't feel like they've had the right one to that people were really, really anxious for them to have it.
Yeah.
And I feel like my lunatics, as I call them, I feel like my fan base really, really would love and support that.
Yeah, I feel like any day you're going to make the announcement.
Yeah, any day.
Any day. All right. Well, listen, Luenell, thank you so much for joining me because I know we've been trying. I think last time we had you scheduled and then they had to reschedule or whatever. But I'm just glad you made it. I was like, Luenell better show up. Okay.
Girl,
So
I don't not show up. I might
Well,
get.
I know you have things to do.
Yeah, I
know-
don't let that.
I know
I've
it'd be
never
out of
missed
your-
a show unless I don't even know. I've done shows with my eyes swollen before. I've done shows sick. I've done shows when I was having a miscarriage. I don't miss shows.
Ma'am, I want you to if that happens, take the day off, please. I don't think you need to. Please, Luenell, come
That's
on,
why I
you
don't let
better take care of
them come in
yourself.
my face so I don't get no
That's why
eye
your eyes were
infection.
swollen?
That ain't why, but that would be a reason. Well, I can't do the shot. Come in my eye and
I have pink eye.
yeah, pink eye for sure.
But
Well, I thank you
honestly,
for having me,
no,
though.
first of
And
all,
like I said, when I was whispering in your ear, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
For stepping away, because that's hard to do, too, when you're securing your job.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
everybody was definitely like, she's so stupid. Why would she do that? It's over.
Oh.
But it's okay. I'm good. Like, I never pay attention to what other people have to say. I always have to follow what I want to do and what's in my heart. And I feel like I've made some great decisions for myself.
Well, that's who you got to please at the end of the day.
Right.
Is yourself, you know, and I'm really excited for you. I want to come back and do lip service.
I think we just did.
That mean I can't come back?
No, we would love to have you. It's going to get way more in depth because I got some more questions after our conversation
Let me
today.
just put this on the record. Don't ask me. No, I do not do anal. Don't ask me. Now.
You wouldn't ever do it?
Never.
Why?
See, this is why I ain't got no man. I don't want him to come on my face. I don't want to do it. Why everything got to be so goddamn nasty? Shit, can't we just fuck a little bit and go out?
What
Shit.
about just a finger in your butt?
No, goddamn. Let me tell you something. Y'all, where's the camera? Right here. Y'all better be careful about who booty you trying to play with. Everybody booty don't look like in the pictures. Shit. Women done had kids. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, Luenell, thank you for being so open and honest with me today. We cannot wait to have you on lip service.
You think?
Yeah,
Don't
thanks.
ask me nothing about my ass, though.
You got to do it, I feel like.
Ew, do you do that?
No, I don't.
Oh,
But
lies.
no, listen, I tried it
You
once.
might be a dirty little bitch.
I
we
would
don't know
like
about.
to be. I think
You're just too cute to be too dirty.
I would like to be. To be honest, I tried it a little bit one time and then some blood. I was like, no, I don't think I
Okay,
should.
thank you and good night. Because we're always the one bleeding. God damn it. If blood was coming out their dick, they wouldn't be so happy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me get out of here. Okay, thank you.
No, you're turning me so dirty. All right. Thank you, Luenell. And make sure y'all go and watch on Netflix. Make sure you guys go support
Town Business.
Yes,
the
Town
Netflix
Business.
comedy special. You can follow me on Instagram at Luenell at LUENELL.
You know what? On your OnlyFans, I bet if you did like for the first time ever.
I'm shutting that down December 31st.
Okay, so I think
I'm having a clearance sale. It's now or never.
you got to do something big though to celebrate like you shutting
Everything
it
I do is
down.
big. I'm a big girl.
You got to do something. You know what you should do?
What should I do, Angela?
All right, no, I'm not going to say it.
And she looks over at my daughter.
Should I say it?
My daughter's got her headphones on. She's in.
Maybe something you've never done before. That's all I'm going to say. We'll just leave it there.
Girl, I'm
All right.
shutting all that shit down. I just want to be a nice girl, be a nice man to take me out on the boat and shit like that. We can be real funny.
All right,
and
well,
have a lot
y'all
of
make
fun.
sure you go subscribe to the OnlyFans now while you still can.
Angela!
No, while you still can until the end. You got
Remember
30
the thing?
days.
Remember the two things I want to talk about? That was one of them.
What about a threesome?
What about it?
Have you done that?
I thought the show was over. The show's
All right,
over.
lip service, we'll talk about
check
it.
me out on lip service. We'll talk about all when the kid ain't in the room.
On lip service, and we'll put it on her OnlyFans. for some of the behind the scenes.
Angela!
All right, it's way out.
Jesus.